Spec Collector here, wishing you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. 2023 is on the way. I'm enjoying my holidays with my family and just giving thanks, man, that I do have a family, because not everybody out there is that fortunate, man. You know, we have to think and appreciate about all the great things that we have. Yes, we're on that wheel, right? We're turning that wheel. We're still on it. We're trying to get off that wheel. But the truth is, you know, a guy like myself, for example, I have a lot to be thankful for, and that's my family. And I hope you guys have that also to be thankful for. 2023, I'm hoping, will be a much better year. I think it will. I have faith that it will. I think we have a couple more interest rates to go from the Fed. That's something that you can't control, you know. But the stock market will recover before anything else does, even before the economy, okay? In the meantime, we have an unboxing. This is an unboxing of Keeping It Thoro boxes. These were $20 boxes. Now, we have a little Christmas hurry up, get it there before Christmas type, even though this wasn't a Christmas gift. But I guess the USPS treated it like that because they hurried it up, and yeah, it came with a couple bumps and bruises. However, this was shipped by a pro, Keeping It Thoro. I expect these books to be fine, and also what I'm expecting is these are $20 boxes, okay? So these aren't huge books. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna know what these books are. You know, probably a lot of first appearances within the last 3 years. I'm gonna guess a lot of brand new books, 3-year-old books. But I'm sure, and I'm not planning on like flipping these. I'm really not planning on flipping them like quick, you know. I'm sure that Thoro is going to throw books in here, at least 1 or 2 books that later on will probably be a little bit big, you know, and they'll probably pay for the entire box. One book will probably pay for the entire box, maybe 5 to 10 years from now. All right, here we go. Let's open this baby up. Yeah, here's a little message that Thoro sent me. He's talking about the packs, right? He's sending me 8 packs overall. Also, you're getting a special book that my daughter blindly picked out for you to say thank you for your big purchase. A little message for you and your loved ones. And it is quoted because it's a, you know, it's a common saying. The best Christmas gift is to realize how much you already have. And that is so true. And yeah, wishing you blessings as well, my friend. Let's start this unboxing. First off, look at all the books here. That's a whole bunch of books for 120 bucks, no? Again, I expect to see a whole bunch of books that I don't really know about. Man, I'm excited. I'm actually excited just to see what's in here, you know. They're not going to be huge books. They will not be huge books. They can't be. All right? It just can't. But I expect to see a lot of spec. And this guy knows spec books. The way that I package my books, even when I package to CGC, very similar to what Thoro does. Very similar. I don't exactly do it like this, but the way that he does his tape, you see this? He leaves a flap. See? That's not tape. That just, he rolls the tape over so it can create a flap. And why do you want to do that? Because it makes it easier to pull the tape off. He also leaves a flap on the other side, I think. But this right here is so easy. Look, I could do this with one hand. All right. Actually, you know what? The other side doesn't have a flap, but that's okay. This one does. All of these have flaps. You see that? Yeah, I was better off doing it with two hands, but I just wanted to show you guys that. This is actually what I do, and I do it front and back. So I leave two flaps, one flap here, one flap on the other side. This is a professional. This is a real collector that does this. You know, a guy that's been collecting for years. All right, decades, no doubt about it. All right, let's use two hands here and let's see our first book. So right off the bat, we find what I believe is the book that Thoro's daughter picked. It's a beautiful book. Love it. Spider-Man #1. This looks like one of those shattered variants. It's a 30th anniversary edition, and it does say Shattered Comics in the back. So that's why I'm thinking it's one of the shattered variants. But because it's 30th anniversary, yeah, this is what I would be expecting. Something from like the last 3 years, maybe 2022, right? But it is beautiful. I love it. I love it. And it is in near mint to mint condition. I could send this out to get pre-screen 9.8 right away. I mean, I'm saying that I'm probably going to hold on to a lot of these, but this would be a prime candidate to send to get 9.8 pre-screen. All right, so let's start looking. All right, you know what? I'm going to put this over here for now, and then let's start just lifting books. Okay, again, we're expecting what? Obscure first appearances. Not expecting any huge books. All right, books be, you know, probably definitely variants and books within the last 3 years. You know, maybe some nice covers, right? But let's see. Okay, so this is from the 90s, right? $1.25 is definitely a 90s book. I think I do remember this series, Avengers Terminatrix Objective. I don't know if there's any first appearances on this, but I think this is #2. Yeah, probably not that big of a book, but that one right there probably is worth the $20 by itself. Here you go. All right, this Green Lantern #7. And I do love me some Jessica Cruz. Nice cover. Definitely a cover variant, I would think. Has to be, right? Oh, wait a minute. Don't want to drop these. You know what? Let's put this over here for now. Okay. Now this is interesting. This is from 1985, September of 1985. The Black Dragon #5. Is it #5? Yeah. Black Dragon #5. No idea what this is. Zero idea what this is, but it is by Chris Claremont. John Bolton. Okay. I mean, later on, if you guys know what any of these are, let me know. All right, here's a cool cover. That's a cool cover. A What If Secret Wars #1. I've never seen this cover. And this is it 9.8 worthy or no? It might be. A little bit of okay, so it needs a little bit of a press, but it is a pretty cover. Doom cover. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Ultimate Fantastic Four #2, annual #2. That looks like the Mole Man for sure. I don't know if there's any first appearances there, but first stack that I chose, I'm gonna say I'm going to pick out the books that I like the most. I like this one, and I like the Shattered variant. I like these two the most out of that first stack. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the following stack. Omega Men number 1. Omega Men number 1. Okay. Alright. Here's something. I like it. I like it. This is before Lobo, pre-Lobo. Omega Men number 3, of course, is the first Lobo. Miss Marvel Storyteller. Man, again, I don't know what the heck this is. Nice cover, though. Look at that. Nice Miss Marvel cover. Oh, pirates. Storyteller. Okay, let's go to the next one. Batman 89 number 3. Oh, Batman 1989 number 3. Is that what that is? $4.99 cover. Is definitely not from 1989. Batman 89. Okay. All right. Nice cover. Nice cover. Let's see. Ultimate Fantastic Four number 1, annual number 1. Don't know if that's a first appearance. Okay, here's a nice one. That's Negan. This is gonna be The Boys. Something with The Boys. You know what? This might be something to take a look at. No, wait, what am I saying? The Boys. This is Walking Dead. Walking Dead, and well, it is now daytime. I started filming this around midnight. Still the same day, okay? But yeah, had to take some family time, and then I went to sleep. I did look up this book. This is Skybound number 4, or maybe Skybound X number 4. It's a 1:25 ratio. That is not a, I mean, it's a signature, but it was on the actual print. So it's not a signature afterwards, you know, from 2021. Surprisingly, this doesn't really go for much, but I don't know if it's a first appearance of anybody. It does have some color rub up here on the top. I don't know how that happened, but it's a nice little cover. The back is actually really nice too. I did notice that this one came, and I think this was already like that. I don't think that was from that Impact. But you know, this book again is like a $1 book, you know, so I don't really care too much about that. Omega Men number 1. I don't have a desire of collecting the entire Omega Men run, but this is a cool book. A 9.8 on this book doesn't go for much, probably around $50-$60 for a 9.8. But that, you know, could be a nice little read if I ever decide to read it, maybe. And the rest of the Omega Men are pretty cheap too, aside from Omega Men 3, of course. But nice book. Okay, next. Mystic Arcana, Sister Grimm. Marvel number 1. Okay, so this is a Marvel book. Definitely not a 9.8. It does have a color tick there. But it must be a first appearance of whoever that is. I don't know who that is. So, let's see. Hunger. I've seen this cover before. I don't know if I have it. I might have this cover somewhere, because I know I liked it, and I have seen it, so I might own it. Still, now I own a second one. This might be a candidate. Yeah, this might be a candidate. I think that's the back. Yeah, that is the back. Those aren't ticks. That's the back cover. Yeah. You know what? We'll put that one over here because I like the cover. Great Lake Avengers. Is this a... This might be a key. I mean, a small key, but a key nonetheless. Alright, this one might... This might be something to hold on to. And I think this looks good. These are definitely, most of them are not books that I know of. Oh man, what a magnificent cover. Look at this freaking cover. City of Bane. Yo, that is nice. That's a nice cover. Thing with Batman is he's got so many cool covers, but that is one really cool cover. You know what? We're gonna put this one over here. I love that cover. Okay. I might own this book. I don't think I've read this book. This one also came with a little bit of blunt damage, but I don't think it got to the book. Maybe to the corner a little bit, but okay, yeah. You know, but this is something that's not from the shipping though, because you see the board's not damaged. So this is what you'll typically see on books from the 80s and 90s. This is going to be a book from the 90s for sure. All right, and $10 must be a first appearance. So it's The Coming of the Keeper. So maybe the Silver Surfer is the Keeper. He's got the Quasar bands and Doctor Strange's robe. Guardians of the Galaxy. Is this set somewhere in the future? Okay, that's a cool book. Next pile. Oh, okay, this is a Canary. Alright, cool cover. Deathstroke Inc. #1. It's going to be one of the variants. No, I'm a fan of Deathstroke, so nice cover. Again, another nice cover. This is the Ultimates #12, Civil War 2. So, probably say it's around 10 years old. Cool Galactus cover. Alright, we'll put that over here. Put that on that pile. Man, I don't know. 90% of these books, I really don't know them. Don't know what this is. Batman Beyond, right? And then this is set in some type of future. Huh. Free Comic Book Day. New 52. I wasn't around for that the Free Comic Book Day for that one. Okay, this one's more familiar. Okay, I do have this book for sure. I don't remember what happens in it, but I do have it. Guardians of the Galaxy #13. This is the Ghost Rider of the future. All right. Okay. This one I know is a key. It's a $10. I think this might be a first appearance of somebody. See the condition. Could be a candidate. Could be a candidate, except for that. Maybe not, but you know what? Yeah, this could be a candidate. Remender. I have this book, but yeah, I'll take another one. This might be one to just hold on to for a while. That one, I gotta look it up to see whose first appearance is on that. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I have seen this before. Don't own it. Bitter Root, and of course this is Prince variant. Let's check this out. Apollonia. All right. Had to turn on the light because of my lighting here. You know what? Looks better now. Okay. Incredible Hulk 474. Now all this is, yeah, that's unfortunate. It does have one tick, but this is an homage to Incredible Hulk #1, of course. And this can go from a really good price in a 9.8, but I can probably sell this raw, and I can sell this anytime raw, and it will sell. And that's probably accurate. I could probably sell this for $15 just for the fact that it's an homage to Incredible Hulk #1. I'll put this over here. Norman Osborn, Amazing Spider-Man, The Sins of Norman Osborn #1. Cool cover. You know, don't know if it's any first appearances on this, but it is a cool cover. Green Lantern #165. Definitely early 80s book because it's 60 cents. And more than likely it's an early John Stewart appearance as a Green Lantern. It is a newsstand. Back in that time though, newsstands and directs were about the same time, Let's see what kind of condition this is in. Not the greatest condition. Just looking at it, probably a 6.0, I would say, just based on its current condition. But something can be sold raw easily for $10, I think. I think this could definitely sell for $10 raw. Just for a John Stewart collector. They probably want to read it. Venom #6, Spider Island. Definitely some type of variant. $10 on that one. Alright. Getting close to the end here. X-Men #90. No, Galactus. You throw Galactus on a cover and it just looks cool. Galactus again. What is this? Is that Franklin Richards? I think this is that run with Franklin Richards where Galactus fights the Celestials. I'm almost positive that this is what this is. Almost positive. Has to be. It's Hickman, right? I own that. I just don't remember it. You know. Let's see. Flash. The Flash is $10. #7. Don't know what this is. No, with books, with comics, condition is everything. Not bad condition. Does need a press to get that out. But not bad condition, whatever this is. Cool cover. Tag, you're dead. That is a cool cover. I mean, come on. Alright. Gotta check that out. That might be something to hold also. Moon Knight 4 is a Bendis. This is the Bendis Moon Knight. Moon Knight has so many cool covers, man. And this is a Taskmaster #1. Probably a 90s, I would say. Taskmaster, right? $2.99. It's probably in the 90s, late 90s, maybe early 2000s. Wouldn't know much about that. Stray Dogs, yes, I did get a couple of these on Free Comic Book Day. Actually bought a couple on my comic shop. Was buying them for $2 each. The Engine Job, Dr. Aphra #7. Don't know much about Star Wars. I know Thoro loves Star Wars, so yeah, we'll see what that is. I don't know. Mystic Arcana Magic #1. Simonson. Wonder if that's Louise Simonson. Yep, don't know much about that, but I do like me some Magique. Okay, another cool cover. Now this one might be something to slab maybe and turn right away. Let's see. Yep, definitely a 9/8 candidate. Now look, I'm looking only at the front, okay? Eventually, if I decide to send it, I'll take it out of the bag and I'll check out the back of the comic just to check it out. This is Ultimatum for sure. Ultimatum #2. Ultimatum #2. Yeah, wasn't a big fan of it. The artwork is great. David Finch, you know, but you know, Magneto overpowering this version of Thor. I didn't really like it, but David Finch is tremendous. So, you know, overall, hey, listen, I knew it wasn't going to be any like super bangers, but these are the ones that I picked out that maybe I can turn a quick profit on, or at least, you know, get my money back and then maybe hold on to the rest. I think that's pretty viable. Okay, man, if that Hulk 474 wasn't near mint to mint, but it's hard because that book is from I think it's from the 80s, late 80s or early 90s. But yeah, getting that in a 9.8, not very easy to do. Where is that book at? Where did I put that book? Right here. This is definitely the best book of the bunch, if it were 9.8. I wonder if I can get... Nah, there's no way I can get a 9.6. That's too profound. And the way that they're grading moderns now, there's no way. Even a 9.4, I don't think I would get on it. Wouldn't be worth grading for me, you know. Now, you know what? That has to be probably 2,000, right? Where's an homage? People love homages nowadays. But that's the best book in the lot. This one would be also, but this one's even harder to get because this is early 80s in high grade. You know, that's it. But yeah, he's got some really nice ones. These right here, I'm confident will get me, probably turn me a profit. I might just do that and then hold on to some of these. Anyway, yeah, that's the haul. Thoro, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everybody. I wish you guys, above all, good health, good health above all for 2023. And let's think about everything good that we have, what we just maybe don't think about and don't appreciate enough. You know, the little things in life that a lot of people just don't have. Just think about that.